Assessment at XP starts with the National Curriculum Standards, which detail the subject knowledge and skills that all our students are expected to learn across Key Stage 3. During the design of learning expeditions, our teachers translate these standards into long-term learning targets and their associated supporting learning targets. All learning targets are written in age-appropriate language and suffixed by the phrase "I can". Meeting these learning targets enable our students to meaningfully grapple with the guiding question for each learning expedition. For each supporting learning target, students have at least 2 opportunities to demonstrate their progress. These assessments of learning could be many things, such as a test, a presentation, an experiment, a speech, or a piece of writing. At XP we used the 4 grades of Beginning, Developing, Secure and Excellence. These grades are age appropriate, so a Secure in Year 9 is much harder than a Secure in Year 7. Grades are mapped from Key Stage 2 through to GCSE at the end of Key Stage 4 to ensure a challenging level of progress. Rubrics for each assessed task within an expedition detail the expectations needed to meet each grade. Each rubric relates to the long-term and supporting learning targets for each expedition. A personalised minimum expected grade, or MEG, is assigned to each student based on their prior attainment. Students consistently meeting their MEG will achieve 4 levels of progress, which is 1 level higher than national expectations. Students are assessed and given feedback regularly throughout each learning expedition to help them meet their MEG. Jolt sessions, or jump on learning targets, are timetabled twice a week for students to respond to feedback and receive personalised support and challenge to ensure all students achieve their MEG. After each assessment, the results are recorded in the expedition mark book and an overall grade is assigned by the teacher. These grades are fed into Mission Control, which records all grades of all expeditions and is split by subject. This data is then displayed as a group summary, where we can clearly see the progress of student groups which inform appropriate interventions. Grade cards are issued at least 3 times a year to parents, with each learning target specifically showing progress and steps that students need to take. If students don't meet their MEG during an expedition, they must attend FIX. These formal interventions are generally held outside school hours and enable students to redraft their work until it meets their expected standard. Celebrations of learning and student-led conferences held throughout the year allow students to demonstrate their learning to their parents and members of the wider community. As well as academic achievements, our habits of work and learning, or HOWLs, encapsulate our character values in the simple terms of work hard, get smart and be kind, and provide the foundation for a culture of achievement. Students are graded separately for their HOWLs, with all students having a minimum expected grade of Secure.